Hello Fifis and Clips, this is me, Daniel Eastwood, back again with another Star Wars figure review. But we're not going to be having a look at Black Series, no, not even Micro Galaxy Squadron, or even the 3 3/4" figure, no. This is a completely new toy line for a more kid-oriented series, Star Wars The Young Jedi Adventures. And today we're going to be having a look at Nubs. Now before any of you start commenting in the comments down below saying, "Not my Star Wars!
We had better shows when I was a kid."
Because you didn't. Droids was pretty cack, to be honest. Let's be fair, let's be frank.
A fat controller laugh.
It's okay. It doesn't have to be for you. You have your Star Wars cake and eat it. You don't have to watch this to like this. You don't have to be vocal about it either. This is aimed for the old kiddos, and any content to introduce them to a galaxy far, far away, I'm all for. I'm not going to berate it. If you enjoy it as well, then I'm all cool with that. And here on this channel is a place of love of all of it. And that's why we're going to be taking a look at Nubs, of which was kindly gifted by a very good friend on YouTube, Mr. RoboQuiff Collects. If you haven't seen his channel, definitely worth checking out. So big love to you, sir, for this little fella. I was actually, to be honest, tempted to pick this figure up. Because look at him, he's a little cutie. A little cute little fella. Look at that little face. Look at that little face just there. Anyway, Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures, kid-orientated series. Obviously, not really my bag, but Nubs is a bit of an icon. Nubs Nation, guys, come on. So here we have the figure in the packaging. Of course, it's an open window box. The figures, of course, are very stylized, very animated, very cutesy, bit chunkier as well in terms of the typical figures that we pick up, because of course these are aimed for the kiddos, aimed for the 3+ market. Plastic packaging free. Nubs name at the bottom there. Of course, you got a cute little picture of the character from the series. Young Jedi Adventures logo at the top there. Also worth noting as well is the fact that the lightsaber, for some reason, is stored in the lower part of the packaging. I'm not too sure why they've done that, but Nubs is held in. Oof, that doesn't look comfortable at all with those little ties. And of course, if you look on the side, you've got a load of legal McGuff all over this thing. You've got a lovely picture there of the characters from the series. Well, loads of legal McGuff on the back there. And some other figures that you can pick up. And on the other side, a bit of a notation about the plastic packaging free. So yeah, Young Jedi Adventures set during the High Republic timeline, of which is a timeline, honestly, I'm not too familiar with.
Because I can't read.
I've read little bits about it. It sounds like an interesting period in the Star Wars timeline. It's an untapped area in canon, so it makes sense, I suppose, because there's a bit more freedom for play, and I suppose they're not going to annoy certain fans by doing that, because it's not touching the films. Not that they should really need to worry about that, even though it'll still annoy them anyway. So with that being said, let's get this figure out of the box and take a look at him a little bit closer. So here we have Nubs out of the packaging and in hand. This guy's little fella. Here's a tiny little guy. He looks very cute, very sweet. Now, the name would lead you to believe, as he's called Nubs, that he is an Ewok, because Ewoks typically say... he's not, actually. Even though he looks like a blue Ewok, he's not an Ewok. Maybe his species is a distant relative to Ewoks, I'm not too sure. But he's actually a Pooba. I think I pronounced that right. Also, 11 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend searching through Urban Dictionary Nubs. Just so you don't take this little guy's little reputation. He looks cool, looks kind of sweet. He's a blue little furry guy. Definitely there to appease the kiddos, you know, and anyone who likes cute little small fellas. I think he's kind of rad, to be honest. Happy little guy, got his big ears there. Of course, you've got very High Republic-esque bit of tunicking going on there. Interesting. Got his belt. Of course, he's got his lightsaber. That's the only accessory that he does come with, and the hilt isn't removable from the blade, because of course, to avoid kids from choking on anything. Very simplistic, but I love the sculpting on the fur. And if you look on the back here, you've got his cape. I'm not too sure why they've made it removable, but you can take that off if you did wish. It does fit on via a little peg and socket. So I suppose it does come with 2 accessories. Just slot that back in there, it just fits via that peg. It's quite nice and secure. If you are a parent, you might want to glue that in possibly. Gonna give this to a kid. Yeah, he looks kind of cool. In terms of his articulation, it's very, very basic. He has a swivel in the head, ball joints in the shoulders, which is quite surprising really. I thought that'd just be a swivel. Swivels in the wrists. He does actually have a swivel torso, that's interesting. And that's it. The legs are just one solid piece. It would be difficult to get some articulation in there anyway, and I don't think it really needs it. That's Nubs. I know there's quite a few other figures, play sets, and vehicles as well that are available in this line. I won't be picking any of them up because, again, it's not really aimed at me, but I did kind of want a Nubs in my collection. It's just a cutesy little guy. It's a goofy little guy as well. There's not really much to really talk about this guy because I don't really have much of an affinity with the show, but I am here for stuff that introduces people in different ways to the wonders of a galaxy far, far away, and I'm all for this. So that's my little look at Nubs. I hope you enjoyed having a look at this little fella. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Keep it friendly, keep it wholesome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That would be lovely if you could. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Daniel 1000. Sign out.